Hey guys, so as I said in the last video, there is another iNR for you, and that is going to be on Northanger Abbey, but not by Jane Austen, by Val McDermott. It is the exact same story as Jane Austen's Northanger Abbey, which is my favorite Jane Austen novel, but it's been modernized. Val was charged with the challenge to modernize this lovely classic gothic romance that Jane Austen wrote. And it's awesome. The only disappointment that just got under my skin whenever I read it, it was just kind of, oh, really, honey, really? Is the fact that Catherine Morland reads Twilight. I am not a fan of Twilight. There are so many other things that you could have portrayed that she has this like thing for gothic thing. It could have been classic gothic literature. She could have read the exact same things that Catherine Morland read. Could have been, but no. Instead, she has this thing for sparkly vampires. She could have read Dracula for all I care. But despite that one little fact, it's very obvious that the Thorpes are really no good, which is true, they're not. The way that Mr. Tilney, the way that Mr. Tilney enters, it's just, duh. But it's beautiful, you have to read this book. If you enjoy Jane Austen, you will probably love this, because it sticks to the story, but it's modernized, so you know, there's some things that have to be changed just a little bit to fit the modern setting. When I heard about this, as it was going to be something in publication, I was curious to see how it would translate, because there are certain aspects that are they're very specific to Jane Austen's time. I'm trying to decide what to tell you, because yes, basically the entire story is already spoiled if you've already read the novel by Jane Austen, so there's really nothing new in here. If your fear of Jane Austen comes from how the book is written and the language that's used, go ahead, read this first and then go and give Jane Austen a try, because this gives you the essence of the story and it puts it in a modern, easy to understand way, and then you can probably have a better understanding of what happens in Jane Austen's novel. The point is, reading can cause you to have a really overactive imagination and can cause problems. So while yes, reading is good, it's good for your brain, it's good for you to read. I wouldn't say read in moderation, because reading is just great, but be careful about letting your imagination just kind of run with you. Yeah. All of my Jane Austen loving people, go pick up this book. Yes. All of the people who have been scared to read Jane Austen stuff. There are actually a lot of these out there where they have modernized Jane Austen's novels. Go pick up one of those. I recommend going with this one because it's my favorite, but yeah. Pick up one of these modernized things, because there are actually quite a few that were recently charged with the same task that Val was charged with, and I want to find all of them and read all of them, because it's great. So, yeah. There will be definitely a more detailed review on my iNR Tumblr when I get around to it. Yep. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and share. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. I do my best to make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I will see you next video. Bye. Which, everything that Jane Austen's ever written is poking fun at society. So, yeah.